All right, what is up, everybody? How you doing? We are so glad that you're here, that you've joined us for Intersection Online. This is the first ever time that we have done Intersection Online before, and we may probably be doing it again sometime. But thank you to everybody that sent in videos and that sent stuff that we can use for tonight. And listen, Intersection has always been just you guys and your help, and it's going to continue being that way tonight. And so normally it looks a lot like this. But tonight, instead, it's going to look a lot like just videos and people that have sent videos in from home. And so thanks for doing that. And the very first thing tonight is the way we start every Sunday night, and that's with the bucket. So Tia Chappell has the bucket tonight. So excited for that. So this is Tia and the bucket.
Yay, Tia!
All right, first thing that I got is some hand sanitizer and face mask because, you know, the corona. So that's one thing that I have liked so far. Also, I like this because my uncle, he made this for me and my sister in high school. And it's something we've been having for a very long time. It has my name and Tamara's, and it's something that like we treasure a lot. So this is one thing that I really like. I have earbuds because I like music. It blocks out a lot of distractions and things. So I really like music a lot. I like movies too. I really do, but we mostly do Netflix movie because most of our movies we never could find them ever. This is my camp box. I got it like years ago, but I keep a lot of like church pictures in here from our youth group, camp pictures, awards, little things like that. I keep this in here. I like board games too. This is Mancala. I've been playing this since I was like 11 or 12. This is a recently bought one, but I really like Apples to Apples because it's really easy and I don't get confused. I hate to be cold, so I have a lot of blankets. I have like 5 that are mine. So if I was like to move out, I'll take all of them because I hate being cold. I have headbands too. I like headbands a lot, especially whenever I don't know what to do with my hair. I just, you know, put it up and just throw a headband on. So I like headbands a lot. And I also like a lot of hygiene stuff. I like for my face to be clean. I like to smell good and everything. I like to take care of myself, so I have a lot of hygiene stuff. And yeah. Also, I like I love to say time. Also, I like Jesus a lot, and my mom bought this bracelet for me like years ago. And I just cherish it a lot, and I wear it sometimes. So yeah.
Thanks, Tia, for doing that. That's so fun to see a little glimpse of what you do in your room and getting to see more about you. Next, we have a few videos that everybody sent in, and so we appreciate that. Here you go.
Hey sweet friends, I hope all is going well at home and I hope y'all are enjoying the sweet time with y'all's families. If y'all have any prayer requests or just need somebody to talk to or play games with, I'm here. So, I love y'all and I hope to see y'all soon. Bye!
Hey guys, it's me, Josh. I hope y'all are doing well, and just know playing video games is one of the best things right now. Thanks, see you later.
Hey guys, oh my word, I miss y'all so much. Just want you to know that I've been praying for you and just hope y'all are staying safe. Love you.
Howdy everybody. Welcome to Quarantine Intersection. If you need anything, let me know. I'd love to get out of the house just as much as you would. But some of you can't drive. So, if you need a driver to get anything, I'm down for it. I'll make a donut run if you need it. If you need anything else, let me know. But I gotta get back to something real quick. So, I'll see y'all later. Let me know though.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been kind of crazy recently with everything going on and then also not going on. But I miss y'all a lot, and I hope to see you again soon.
Hi guys, I hope y'all are all at least kind of enjoying getting to spend so much time with y'all's families. I know it's hard being stuck inside all day, but this will all be over before we know it.
Hey guys, it's Dalen, your favorite intern. I really hope that y'all are having an okay time in the quarantine. I know it's not a lot of fun to be stuck at home. I'm having a really boring time. All I've done is play video games, and even that gets a little tiring. So if you have any good ideas of how to stay involved, interested, I don't know. What do you do to have fun in quarantine? I've never been here before. So let me know your best quarantine ideas so I can have some fun. And I hope y'all are all staying safe.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
All right, so thanks everybody that said hi and sent those videos in. Okay, we also sent out something. If you didn't see this on GroupMe, then make sure you're paying attention to your class GroupMes, or let us know and we'll put you on there. So far, it's just been high school, but middle school, we'll let you know about this right now, and you can start this and send us any pictures or videos that you have. This was the smoking toilet challenge, so here's some pictures that were sent in from some of you just because of that, of your toilet, of things that are happening, and then we'll end up with a video here at the end. Thanks to Callie for the video, and some really, really good stuff.
Can you come look up here? The toilet's doing something really weird. It's like smoking. Yeah. Well, can you just come see it?
Smoking?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so one of the things that we always do at Intersection is we spend time worshiping. And so that's going to look a little bit different tonight because we would like to sing for you, but we're not going to, so sorry. But we got a song. This is by a church called Austin Stone Church, and I just want you to listen to these lyrics. This is a lyric video and let you see it. It's called Center My Life, and it talks about centering your life on Jesus. And if you're not in the habit of listening to worship music just at any time in your day or in your weekly schedule, really want to encourage you to think about that. And this is one of the kind of songs you can find just to put worship music in your life and in your head and in your heart during the week. So here you go, Center My Life by Austin Stone Church.
Center
All right, so that was Center My Life. Such a really cool song, and hope you enjoyed it. So during this time when you've got more time on your hands than normal because of no school and all of our normal routines have been changed, I really want to encourage you to think about what are you doing to know God better and what are you doing to be closer to Him. And one of the ways you can do that, if you don't know, is through the YouVersion Bible app. And there are lots of Bible plans on there. And so one thing that we want to encourage you to do is to find a plan and then go through that plan, whatever plan you want, and then post that up on GroupMe, on your class's GroupMe, or let other people know what you're doing. And it'll be great to see kind of all the plans that people are doing. Someone may get an idea from something they've seen you do or some plan that you've been on. So YouVersion Bible app, they have that. And Heather, tell us about the lens.
Yeah, and they also have what they call Bible Lens, and I believe it's a different app as well, but it's through YouVersion. And this is something else that you could post on GroupMe, but you can take a picture of something and then they pick the Bible verse that goes with that. And so it's kind of fun to play with. Anyway, just something to play with and to see what's around and then be able to post those as well.
All right, that's our clock going off, by the way, in case you didn't know. But I want to tell you also about, if you haven't started watching the Woodlawn story yet on Right Now Media, want to ask you to do that and let all of our students, all of our families do that, either together or separate or something. But we want you to see it. And tomorrow, Monday, we'll send out another video. So if you've gotten behind on Woodlawn, you still got time to catch up, and it's still okay to watch it, even with another video that we're going to let you know about. But more videos coming, more information coming, just as a way we can grow together as students and as families. And yeah, it's going to be great. All right, so the next thing we normally do at Intersection is students share Bible verses. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I've got some students that have, they're all lined up, they're ready to go, and they've got Bible verses that they're sharing. And then following that, we'll have two students that are doing My Stories. So that is Hogan and Avery that are doing My Stories after that. And then we'll come back and wrap all this up and then tell you about the trivia game that we'll play after this on Zoom. So stick around for all of this, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Hey y'all! So my verse is Psalm 91, 1 through 2. And it says, "Those who live in the shelter of the Most High will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty. This I declare about the Lord. He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my God, and I trust Him." So Monty texted me yesterday on Saturday, and I went up to my mom, and I was like, "Mom, what verse should I do?" And she was like, "Do something from Psalm 91. And I was like, "Why?" Just random. And she was like, 3 years ago today, Saturday, Papa, my grandpa, was put into hospice because he had leukemia, and 3 weeks later he passed. And so Psalm 91, he knew it like the back of his hand. He could say it forwards, he could say it backwards, and you could tell he just loved the Lord. He was that person. When he went walking down the street, he would wave. Every single car that passed by, he would wave. And everybody knew him. All the restaurants that me and my grandma went to, all the waiters knew him. They were like, "Oh my gosh, hi, how are you?" and all that stuff. And during spring break, we went to Cafe Excel to eat for lunch, and it's me and my family. It's fun. Our waiter, super cool. He told us jokes, and we were like, having fun. And as we were leaving, he goes, "Bye y'all, read Psalm 91. And we were just like, wow. Aw, so cute. And it was just like a reminder that he's still with us, that he's watching us, he's praying over us. And I love Psalm 91 because it reminds me of him, and I want to be like him because he was just, everybody loved him. He just loved the Lord with every aspect of himself. So yeah, that's it. Bye.
Hi guys, I know that we're all going through a time of unknowns. You know, a lot of things are getting canceled or postponed, things that you've been looking forward to for a long time. A lot of your parents' jobs might not know where the future holds in that, and it can be scary, and we might question what God's doing through all this. But one of the verses that I have been looking to is Matthew 6:31 through 33. And it says, "So do not worry, saying, 'What shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear?' For the pagans run after all of these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all of these things will be given to you as well." So during this time, I just want to challenge you to really search for the Lord and find hope in Him, because you know, you used to have these excuses, and he's taken them all away, and he's given you the chance to come to him. And I really want you to take advantage of that, because he has a plan through all of this. And I know it might seem unknown right now, but he's going to make it clear, and I think there's a purpose for everything that's going on. And so, yeah, I'm praying for y'all.
Hey guys, what's up? So I haven't seen y'all in a while, so I just want to say hi. But I've got a verse to share, and a few things to just talk about with all this going on. One thing that I've realized, that I've learned, that I've talked about in the last week or so is just the value of God in all this. So I'm going to share with a verse, Matthew 6:24. It says, "No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." And, you know, in our normal life 2 weeks ago, this might have been a verse that we'd be like, oh yeah, okay, no worries, I'm serving God, yeah. But now, with all this going on, I've realized that, you know, in some ways, I've been focused on money, you know, with work or with school or with whatever, and have missed God and all that. So something I just want to point out and to give you guys an opportunity to focus on is just to realize and see God in all this, and see that, you know, no matter what's going on with work, no matter what's going on with school, no matter what's going on with life, everything's okay because God's there. And, you know, it's easy to trust God in the easy times. It's harder to trust God in the hard times, and that's something I want to encourage you now. Trust in God. He's there for y'all. That's sort of all I have with that verse there. My second bit of advice is to keep washing your hands. 20 seconds, sing happy birthday, and use hand sanitizer. Awesome. All right, I'll see you guys around.
Hey guys, my verse is Psalms chapter 56, verses 3 and 4. "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise, in God I trust, and I am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me?" This verse is pretty self-explanatory, but in recent events, I found myself being very scared and anxious and genuinely afraid of what's going to happen. And especially as a senior, it's really difficult to process that we could be missing out, and some of us have already missed out on the best parts of being a senior. But if we put our trust in God and know that He has a plan for all of us, then all of that anxiousness and fear will be completely erased and mean nothing compared to what He has planned for us.
Alright guys, so first off I want to start saying stay strapped up with that hand sanitizer. Fight against that corona, don't let it get you. Get all your rations ready, got the corns, beans, black beans, chili beans, SpaghettiOs, main one, Spam, green beans, baked beans, we got all that ready. But I'm gonna start off saying we got 2 Chronicles from verse 13 to 14, and it reads, hold up, let me just try not to stutter real quick. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. 13, starting off. "When I shut up heaven and there is no rain, or command the locusts to devour the land, or send pestilence among my people." Verse 14. "If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and forgive them for their sin and heal their land." And I just want to say that relates to today's struggles in life because of the fires in Australia and the locusts that attacked Africa. Not really attacked, but raided Africa, I guess. And coronavirus is sweeping the nation and the world. I just want to say that it relates to that by just keep your faith strong, stay positive energy, focused on God, and focused on personal success and staying fit, and doing your best to stay active during this quarantine. And I'll see y'all next time at church. And this is weird. So let's put that out there. Monty at 3, let's do this. This is weird, bro. I got my little setup and everything. I got like a ruler, 2 containers to hold the phone I just did. My brother singing in the shower, but like, bro, this is weird. I gotta check though. All right, I'm done. Deuces.
Hey guys, Monty asked me to do a my story for this week, and my story was I kind of just been thinking about it, and what I've kind of realized is through this time where we're all being self-quarantining and everybody's being really selfish, and taking as many products as they can from the stores for themselves and like hoarding things, and how other people are like trying to help the others in need and the elderly who are really at risk. And I've just noticed it a lot. The other day I went with my cousin up to Corsicana to pick up some cattle, and we were bringing it down to Goliad, and our whole trip up there we realized like everything was closing and everything, but we also just listened to worship music the whole time. And we stopped at a restaurant there, and they're like, well, we can't take any inside customers, but we'll bring it out to you. So they just brought out your order, I guess. And throughout this time, there's a lot of people out still, even though we're supposed to be self-quarantining. But it was also just different because, like, it was very peaceful. There wasn't a lot of chatter or anything. It was just, like, everyone just kind of minding their own business in these small towns, and everything's really calm. And it just made me realize, like, God's presence was there, I guess. Like, we're traveling for a couple hours up there, then a couple hours back home, and we're just listening to worship music and just driving on the highway and stuff. But there wasn't a whole lot going on, and it was just calm and relaxing, and gave me some really good time to think about God and, like, what his plan for this is. And I just feel like his plan for this was to bring the world together and to re-establish his presence, I guess, and to get other people realizing that he's there. And I feel like it's bringing the best out of people. Like, all over social media, I see people saying, like, hey, pray for this, or hey, we're going to get through this, we'll keep praying. And normal times, like a couple weeks ago around Christmas, it wasn't like that at all. Everyone was just going about their day completely normal and going to work and stuff. But, like, now people aren't able to go to work, or people are stuck in their homes, and they're trying to make the best of it. Like, the people in Italy, the other day, like, over 700 people died, and you still see them happily on their balconies, just doing their own thing and trying to make the best of the situation, I guess. And I feel like we need to try to do that, make the best of the situation, and continue to worship God and find who God is.
Hey guys, I'm sharing my story, and tonight I'm going to be talking about all this coronavirus stuff. So, as you can imagine, typical student, I was super excited when all this school got canceled, super excited when all of my homework got pushed back, not too happy about all this sports stuff, but you know, it's okay, I'm a junior, you know, I don't really have to worry about all this stuff. But anyways, I was really enjoying it. The first 2 weeks, I was really just thriving. I was on my own schedule, I could sleep in, you know, I didn't have to like worry about all the stresses of school. But then about 2 weeks in, I started getting really bored, you know, started doing the same things over and over, started seeing the same things over and over, kind of getting irritated with my sibling a little bit, and I just really didn't know what to do. I kind of felt stuck in a way. I felt kind of static, wasn't really growing in my faith, wasn't really turning towards it or turning towards my relationship with God. But then I shared this really meaningful FaceTime with one of my friends, and they were talking about how just like the different things they've done to keep their faith alive in this time of like self-isolation and social distancing. And one of the ways was sticking to your Bible and reading it every day. And so I was like, okay, you know, I need to work on my faith a little bit, don't want it to dissipate. So I started reading my Bible every day. I would choose a random book, a random passage, and I would read it. And I noticed that throughout the day, you know, I started being more joyful. I started to really just talk to God more and just notice that I wasn't alone and that God was going to be with me, and that though this time may be filled with suffering and struggles and just really just confusion and just like, why are you allowing this, God? But I found that reading the Bible just really answered all my questions and just really gave me hope that God had a plan and that he really just knew what was best for us. And I also discovered too that going outside really helped, you know, seeing God's nature and just seeing all the beauty that he's given us just really gave me like a new hope and a new perspective and view on everything. Yeah, plus just going outside gives you some fresh air, so yeah, I'd recommend doing that. Really helped. I also really noticed too with going outside that he just gives us so much peace. Like, you hear all this chaos and stuff going on about, like, on the news, but then you just go outside and, you know, there's just, like, it's just quiet. You hear birds, you hear the trees whistling, you know, and you just feel at ease. And even just going outside for, like, 5-10 minutes, just sitting out there, you know, maybe bring your Bible to read, it really helps. And so, I just encourage y'all to do that. I encourage y'all to get with some friends, FaceTime maybe, and just really stay in the Word. I didn't really realize how much reading the Bible and just talking to other believers helped, but it really helps, and it really just gives you a new sense, like a new perspective, and not feeling like you're alone, and that you have a community of believers that you're able to depend on and lean on. So I want to leave y'all with a verse that I really love, and just that one that has really kept me going through this time, and it is John 16 verse 33, and it says, "I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." Thank you. Love y'all.
Okay, so thanks to everybody for your willingness to make those videos and send them to us so that we could have them for this totally different way to do intersection, and yet very similar, all at the same time. So very cool. Some of the things that were said were just awesome, really profound. And so thanks for the things you said. And Kaylee, what Kaylee said about all of our excuses about, you know, times to connect with God, he's taken them all away. And so what a great chance this is. We may never have this time again in our lives. And so use this time wisely and use it good, and have fun with it as well, but don't ignore God and don't miss out on what God may have for you during this time. Okay, so that's intersection for tonight, week 1, and we are done. And so we are sending you a link. If you haven't already got it, you're going to get it in just a second over chat. If you do not get our 313131 text messages, then let us know about that, or go to amyouth.net and you'll see the link up at the top of the page. But it's a link to our Zoom, and it's the first night of AM Youth Trivia. And so join us for trivia on our Zoom account. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. We'll see you there, and bye-bye.
Bye.